Hi everybody, it's Kay back again today with another CCRN question. Speaking of CCRN, have you thought about studying for the exam this summer or even taking it this fall? If you've been thinking about it, I certainly am here to help you. Just head over to my website, khoppypresents.com, and check out my online CCRN review. And it also has a mock exam to go along with it, so just check it out. All right, so we're all about sepsis today, okay? So you have a 74-year-old male that was admitted to the ICU post-op for repair of a perforated bowel. Which of the following findings would be consistent with the development of sepsis? So bands greater than 10%, SVR 1428 dynes, cardiac output 8 liters per minute, central venous pressure 12 millimeters of mercury. So what do you think? Well, let's start out with bands. Definitely bands greater than 10%. So when we think about bands, we think about babies, right? Baby neutrophils. That's what bands are. Just think baby bands. SVR of 1428. Well, I don't know. Do you think the SVR would be 1428? Not so much, because we would have vasodilation, right, in sepsis, which would tank your patient's pressure. And by the way, that's how we initially know when somebody looks like they're heading down the septic pathway, is when their blood pressure starts to get soft and tanks, and all the while we're trying to load the patient up with more fluid, and the patient is not responding to the fluid that's given. That's because they're in an acute vasodilation state. So SVR would be low. It's not uncommon to see an SVR in the 400s, 500s. All right, so no to 2. Bands, that's in. SVR 1428, nope. Cardiac output of 8 liters per minute, yes. Why? Because of the vasodilated state, right? So if the patient's majorly vasodilated, it's easier for the ventricle to eject out into the vascular bed. And a lot of people say, oh, they're hyperdynamic. Well, I don't know. Take a look at the right ventricular and left ventricular stroke work indices. Those ventricles aren't really performing all that great. It's just that the cardiac output is so high because the SVR is so low. All right, and then so cardiac output of 8 liters per minute, that's in. And then last but not least, central venous pressure of 12, that's out, right? Because this person would be dry with a vasodilated state. There's going to be less venous return over to the right side of the heart, and we would expect that CVP to drop. So the 2 appropriate answers are 1 and 3. So when you take a look at the options, B is the correct answer because it states 1 and 3 as being consistent with the development of sepsis. Hope you liked my question today, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.